MaxSpeedTV would like to thank our partners here at MaxSpeedTV, starting with the Colby Eye Paints. If you're in the market for a new paint job for your car, check out Colby's Eye Paints on Facebook. Need a replica paint of your real-life car? Colby's Eye Paints has you covered. Check out Colby Eye Paints on Facebook. Also by Hershey Design. Hershey Design Company is your one-stop graphics shop. If you're in need of an iRacing paint, league, team, or business logo, or want the logo on some sweet swag, hit up Orion at the Hershey Design Company. You can find them on Facebook by searching HERSHY Design Company. Also by the Sim Speed Shop, simspeedshop.com. You can check them out for all your iRacing sim needs. Ohio IndyCar League jumping on board this season with as an official sponsor of MaxSpeedTV. They are also accepting not just patrons from Ohio, but from all over. Also, iBog for all your iRacing broadcast overlay graphics done specifically by Jason Allison, one of the masters at it. So thank you to Jason. And also, last but not least, Wise Guys. You can check them out at Reverb Nation. That is spelt with a Z. So check them out on Reverb Nation. We would like to thank all of the sponsors at MaxSpeedTV and partners. All right, welcome race fans. We're back here with Go Fast Racing. Kind of a last minute thing here that we're going to be covering. So hopefully some of you come over from the last broadcast there. But a couple things we wanted to run down through real quick here as we get started. The points coming into tonight for Go Fast Racing. This is the first race of the chase here tonight. So a lot on the line. Eric Mick, I believe is how you say his last name. He is the top points leader. He has 3,060 points. Yeah, 3,060 points. Okay, behind him, 13 points back into second place is Tyler Cox. Michael Trevarthen is in third. He has 3,040 points, 20 points behind the leader. Josh Bonwell in fourth. He's 33 points back. Jeff Schmidt in fifth. He is 35 points back. They're pretty tight back in this area. Austin Marion will be in sixth place. He is 36 points back. Skylar Allen in seventh, 38 points behind the leader. Eric Minch in eighth place, 39 points back, tied with Jeff Webker. Now those both are 39 points back. So, and rounding out the top 10 is Robert Dudley, 45 points behind the leader, tied with Carlton Sanders. Joe Burchett in 12th place. He is 48 points behind. Stephen Parks in 13th, 49 points back, also tied with Dylan Vose, both of them 14 points back. In 15th, Brandon Puffenberger, he is 50 points back. And the top 16 here that are in the chase, Joshua Banks in 16th, 60 points behind the leader. That is coming into tonight's race. Next week, the second race of the chase goes to Richmond for 250 laps. So, folks, make sure you tune in. I'm not sure who's broadcasting that yet. I haven't heard. I don't know if we'll be covering it or what, but we may. I don't know that for a fact yet. But anyhow, welcome, and glad everybody could follow us over here for another broadcast. And they're out here practicing right now, and boy, I'll tell you what, they're turning in some pretty good times. Eric Mick is the top guy right there. Michael Trevarthen second, Tyler Cox third, Josh Bonwell fourth, Jeff Schmidt. That is the top five in practice. These guys say it's a pretty good race here for these guys. So 167 laps they'll be doing tonight at Las Vegas. All right, they got about 3 minutes left in practice here. So, oh, Eric. Okay, well, I wasn't sure if that was pronounced with a Y or not. You know, so okay, my bad. Sorry, Eric Mickey. Eric Mickey. Sorry about that, Eric. Some pretty nice looking paint jobs out here tonight. All right, folks, we're going to step away and play the national anthem. We'll be right back with qualifying underway.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed?
Checker flag.
Twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we're back. Qualifying is underway. And tonight's race is brought to you by the HomeNet Hosting and PC Repair. HomeNet Hosting and PC Repair. You can see their little insignia down there at the bottom left of the screen. for Go Fast Racing here. Everybody's out here turning in a time right now. Been a while since I've used these overlays, but looking at the venue here tonight, Las Vegas, 1.522 miles. Track temperature 97.9 degrees, so a little warm out here, a little slick. Taylor, I'll catch up with you later. It wasn't no big deal. I'll catch up with you later, brother. Right now, Josh Bonwell's got the top of the leaderboard there in qualifying. Does take the pole. Tyler Cox second. Eric Mickey third. Michael Trevarthen will be fourth. And rounding out top five right now, Jeff Schmidt. Now that could change. We still got a couple of guys that have not taken a qualifying time yet. Landon Lacey comes in fourth. So he's racked up a fourth place starting position. Knocked Michael Trevarthen back to fourth. Looks like everybody's taking the time that is going to qualify. Don't see anybody else out there as time's running out here for qualifying. All right, here we go. We're going to get them lined up on the grid here, folks. We'll give you a rundown where everybody is starting. All right, starting on the pole position, Josh Bonwell with a 28.798. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Tyler Cox will start on the outside of the front row in second, close by. Eric Mickey, third. Landon Lacey will start fourth. In row three, Michael Trevathan starting fifth. Jeff Schmidt starting sixth. In row four, Jeremy Rigney starting seventh. Skylar Allen Sr. in eighth. In row five, Joe Burchett, it will start ninth place. Joshua Michaelmore will start 10th. In row six, Brian Littleton starting 11th. Brandon Huffenbarger will start 12th. In row seven, Charlton Sanders and Austin Marion start 13th and 14th. In row 8, starting 15th, Eric Minch, and 16th, Mark Cohn. In row 9, Cody McCorkle taking up the rear of the field in the shotgun position, starting 17th. All right, rolling out. At the speed here, we'll be going green next time by, folks. So get ready for some great racing here in the Gen 6 cars here tonight. The new Camaro, I see the new Camaro in there, the ZL1 Camaro that just came out last week. Pretty awesome car. I must say myself, it is a pretty amazing car. Love the looks of it. Just looks great out there on the track, like it belongs. of Tyler Cox there. He's in one of the new Camaros. But we got a Ford on the pole. Josh Bonwell starting this race out right. Laying it out here. With a fantastic lap, man. That was a pretty amazing lap. All right, here we go, folks. All right, pace car's in. Josh Bonwell waiting on that green flag.
Green, green, green.
And there goes the green. We're underway. Tyler Cox got a little bit of a head start there, but now they get things sorted out. Josh Bonwell does take over the point, and coming up behind him is the number 7 there, trying to get a run, Eric Mickey. Oh, and he spins it, coming off the corner. No caution, and slams the wall. Oh, tough break for Eric Mickey. He's going to have damage. And they threw yellow here. Oh, we got another one here. We got more of them getting tangled up here, folks. Oh, my. Not what we like to see. Let's go back and take a look at this. This is on back in the field a little further. Yeah, I think Eric Minch might have been involved in that. Let's see what happened here. Keep an eye on Eric Minch because he is off the pace here. Looks like this is about where, yeah, there's where we seen the number 7 of Eric Mickey take a ride out across. But now this is where something else happens here because Eric Minch gets spun. And I'm not really sure. Let's see here what happened. Oh, there's more wrecking going on up in front of them. Yep, that was the number 35, Landon Lacey. It's looks like he got sideways coming off the turn really bad here. May have been some contact, which there was. There was some contact or slight contact, I'd say. And they do make slight contact, and he's going to go around, and that's what stacked up the better part of this field. So. All right, very cool, very cool. All right. So now that they've got that all sorted out and everybody is going to come to pit road that is coming to pit road. Front 7 did not come to pit road, but everybody behind them did. Eric Mickey, Landon Lacey, Jeff Schmidt, Eric Minch, Brandon Puffenbarger, they're all on pit road. Not what we want to see so early in the race like this. Guys coming off pit road, they're catching up to the back of the field. Lights are out. We're going green next time by. Going to be restarting on lap number 5. Josh Bonwell's led all the laps so far, all 3 of them. Tyler Cox still on the outside as they get back, ready to go back green here. Pace car's about ready to head to pit road. Makes that hard left turn. Josh Bonwell ready to go, and there he goes on that loud pedal.
Flag, green flag.
Michael Trevarthen to the inside of Tyler Cox for second. And Brian Littleton now takes over 4th position from Jeremy Rigney. They get up to speed here, single file. Looks like pretty much most of the way back through the field. Austin Marion could be in, yeah, he's going to get passed up here. Charlton Sanders gets by. And also looks like Mark Cohn's going to get by. So he's losing more positions out there. Jeff Schmidt also passes up Austin. And boy, the battle up here in the front. We may have a pass for the lead. Bonwell way up high. Underneath him, Michael Trevarthen. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to these names. Wow, he was right on top of them there, but boy, they backed right out of it. 3 of them were battling it pretty hard. Ooh, that was close. That was some good racing between those 3. Tyler Cox hangs on to second. Tyler Cox running a little bit lower line there than Josh Bonwell. And now Tyler moves up the hill a little bit, kind of running the Josh Bonwell line. Looking, kind of searching the track over right now for some grip. We still got 2 sitting on pit road, Eric Minch and Landon Lacey still on pit road. And the only one we got a lap down is Cody McCorkle. He is 2 laps down, excuse me. Michael Trevarthen and Brian Littleton in a good battle. Joe Burchett, Jeremy Rigney now in 6th. Skylar Allen 7th, picking up 1 position since the start of the race. And Josh Michael Moore picking up 2 positions. Mark Cohen and Charlton Sanders side by side for a battle for 9th place. And it looks like Mark Cohen's going to get it from Charlton Sanders. Charlton got a little tight there on the corner and had to lift. Back up front, Bonwell by a half a second over Tyler Cox. Tyler having a good run. Good run here tonight. Yes, sir. We got a 4-car breakaway here just a little bit, all the way back to Brian Littleton. And Littleton actually right there with Michael Trevarthen. And then behind them is Joe Burchett and Jeremy Rigney. Well, it's been all Bonwell so far, so if anybody's got anything for him, we thought Tyler and Michael was going to have a good battle there with them earlier, but boy, that didn't pan out too well. Now Tyler's trying to reel in Josh Bonwell. He's got it down to 0.3 of a second. He gains a tenth and loses a tenth, so it's kind of bouncing between 3 and 4 tenths. Michael Trevarthen in third. Oh, wow. Big wiggle by Tyler Cox. And he will get passed up and go back to third now. Michael Trevarthen didn't waste any time getting by Tyler. Tyler coming back on the inside. It seemed like turn 2 is where Tyler got really loose. Up on the high side also Brian Littleton. And he almost takes it. He is going to take it 3 wide. Well, for a second there. And Tyler Cox retakes second from Michael Trevarthen. Josh Bonwell looking in his rearview mirror, loving this right now. Skylar Allen in 8th, right where he started. Mark Cohn now is up to 9th after starting 16th, almost dead last on the field. Landon Lacey retakes to the track. We got a caution. Oh, we got a couple of them together here. Charlton Sanders and Jeff Schmidt. Well, let's go back and take a look here. See if we can figure out what happened. Ooh, Charlton a little loose there going into the corner. He seemed to gather it back up. Not sure if he had fully control over that. He is going to get into the outside wall. Come right across the nose of the 61 there of Jeff Schmidt. Now Charlton spins, but so does Jeff Schmidt. Both of them spin right there. Man, that's right in front of Austin Marion. And boy, Jeff Schmidt hit the wall pretty hard. All right, caution number 2 on the track. And everybody is coming to pit road, folks. It's that time. Time for new tires and a full tank of fuel. Let's see if Bonwell can get out ahead of Tyler Cox. They go down at the same time and go back up on the left side at the same time. Who's going to get out first? And it's going to be Josh Bonwell. He does make it out first, but Mark Cohn stays out. There he is. Mark Cohn stays out. He wants to lead a lap here. He is not technically led yet. Wants to get that bonus point under his belt, I do believe. And he's going to stay out because he wants to lead that lap. Well, tell you what. Let's see if we can get Mark down here real quick. Mark Cohn, you got a copy?
Loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can, sir. Well, you stay out, you get a bonus point under your belt. Are you going to come to pit road?
Yes, I am definitely going to come to the road. If I stayed out on these tires, I would just be eaten alive by everyone behind me, possibly spun out. Just would not be a good idea. So I just wanted to get this bonus point and some TV time for my sponsor.
Well, there you go. Well, the track's about 100 degrees. What's the car reacting like out there to you?
It's been a tiny bit on the tight side as far as entry. And then on exit, I've been trying to conserve the heck out of these tires because I am a bit concerned on the long run. It is going to be a bit loose. So I've been playing pretty conservative. And with the reps we've been having, I think that might be working out okay so far.
Well, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Well, as with the competition out there being pretty rough this season, where do you think you'll finish tonight? You think you got a winning car?
I wish. Unfortunately, the car is outperforming the driver just a tad right now. I'd be thrilled if I got anywhere near the top 7 or 8, but basically a top 10, the way I've been, that would be a win for me. So that's my...
Well, as you come down pit road here, we got one more question for you while you're lining up for your pit stall. What do you think of the new Camaro?
Oh, I love it. This car just makes me want to keep going and going and going. It just revs so high. It just makes you want to drive that much harder. Amazing ZL1.
All right, brother. Well, good luck out there the rest of the race, and we'll keep an eye on you and see if you can pull out a really fantastic win here tonight.
Thank you so much, and hope all of you are enjoying this broadcast.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right, Mark Cohn, he does come to pit road. Well, that gives the lead back up to Josh Bonwell, Michael Trevarthen on the front row with him. Brian Littleton, Jeremy Rigney, and Josh Michaelmore is your top 5. I think I gotta fix something here. Bear with me a minute, folks. I apologize for this, but I gotta fix this because it's bugging me. I'm not sure why it did this. I gotta fix this. Sorry. Sorry. Don't get mad at me. I apologize. Heck, you couldn't see half the stuff. All right, pace car's in. Here we go. And green is out. We're underway. And Bonwell with a good jump start on the rest of the field right now. Trevarthen, Brian Littleton get single file, but we got a battle back here. Josh Michaelmore and Jeremy Rigney. Those two have been battling since, since about lap 10. So they've got a great race going on between them two. That's got to be a lot of fun. It's always fun to have somebody to race beside, you know. Go Burchett. In 6th, Skyler is now into 7th again, but we've seen him in 7th earlier and then drop back to 8th again. Michaelmore and Rigney. Oh my gosh, this is getting good. Wow, this is some good racing between those two. One not giving a square inch of real estate to the other one. They're giving plenty of room, but I mean, they're not giving it up. One does not want the other one to clear them. And right now, Rigney does take over that, and he will hold on to the 4th position. Very good, very good. Tyler Cox now back in 8th place. Must have had a horrible pit stop there, or he did get a little damage fixed up or something. Yeah, that was actually a pretty horrible pit stop for him. Yeah, let's see if I can find this here. Yeah, that was a 17-second pit stop he had, so he must have had a little bit of damage he wanted to get fixed up. But back up front, Bonwell and Trevarthen. This is the battle that's going on right now. This is Rudy. I'm not sure if I even know you there, Preston. Not sure if I even know you there, brother. I can't even remember ever seeing you in chat. So, Brian Littleton. He's starting to get into a little bit of a green flag run here now, so But this is, as I always say, the leader, the front part of the field is not where the battles are at. This is where the battles are at. Back here, mid-pack, front to mid-pack is usually very good racing. These guys are trying to get to the front. And now Tyler Cox is closed in on Skylar Allen. He wants that position. Riding along here in the, I believe that is the new Camaro there, if you guys wanted to check it out. Yes, that is the new Camaro. Nice looking car. Burchett still in the top 5. And Josh Michaelmore right there behind him. And boy, is he is putting the bumper to him every now and then, kind of giving him a little push. And he take a look at the outside, but he got really tight. And Michaelmore going to lose that position to Skylar Allen, and here comes Tyler Cox to the inside. So he lost 2 positions, just getting a little loose coming off of 4, but Tyler drove it in there so hard, he pushed up the hill, and Michaelmore tries to come back around him. Good racing between those two. Now Tyler says, all right, I'll take the outside then, and I'll just keep right on motoring. And he holds him off. Cody McCorkle. Cody started dead last today. And here he is running in 10th. He does have a little nose damage on the car, but doesn't seem to be affecting the speed too awful much. Charlton Sanders in 11th. Eric Mickey, now back out on the track, is in 12th. He was caught up in that accident. Michael Cohn, I'm showing him 3 laps down. I don't know how he got 3 laps down, but could have been some penalties imposed. I know Skylar did tell me about it. There was a few drivers that were going to get some penalties imposed on them, so not sure if he was one of them or not. Brandon Puffenbarger and Landon Lacey. The 2 we have sitting on pit road, Jeff Schmidt and Eric Minch, are, I don't know if they're returning or not. That's too much to say. And Josh Bonwell in heavy fire here from Michael Trevarthen. Randy Post Broadcasting. No, this is MaxSpeedTV. This is MaxSpeedTV. This isn't Randy Post. My name's Rudy. So these 3 have pulled away from Rigney quite a little bit. He's taking a higher line around the track. And Joe Burchett in 5th. Sorry, Jeff, there about your bad night, brother. Man, yeah, that's got a sting now and then, you know. Tyler Cox working his way back to the front. He started 2nd and had a very slow pit stop for whatever reason. I'm not sure if he was getting damage fixed or what. Uh-oh, we got a spin! That was a spin by, I'm trying to find him here. I think Josh Michaelmore, I think it was. Let's go back and take a look here. I think it was Michaelmore that spun. No, it wasn't Michaelmore. It had to have been Landon Lacey. Not really sure who it was. Might have been Jeremy Rigney. I think it was Jeremy Rigney. Yeah, because I seen the car spin, but I couldn't make out who it was. Let's see who it was here, if it was him. Oh, close contact right. Oh, there was contact. There's going to be there it is. And Jeremy Rigney into the wall hard. Oh my, that's going to tear that car up pretty bad. And he was running up there in the top 5 for a while. So that's going to hurt. All right, well, he's on pit road. And this will probably give everybody a chance to come to pit road and get new tires. Well, yeah. Well, thank you, Jeff. Yeah. Jeff, have you ever done any like commentating or anything? Would you want to join me in the booth? You'd be more welcome to help out. You're joining the booth if you want. You'll have to unmute yourself. I'm not sure how good of a mic you have or anything, but if you want to help out while your car is being repaired, you can. All right, everybody on pit road. Bonwell has led all but a couple of laps. Mark Cohn led a lap, and Austin Marion now stayed out. He led a lap. And there we go. He is off first. Josh Bonwell. Michael Trevarthen. They pretty much come out the way they went in. But brand new leader up front, Austin Marion. Number 65 car. There he is, Jeff.
Hey, Rudy, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Oh, you heard my what I said on the stream, huh? Are you still in the room? Race room?
I am. Yeah,
okay.
I am. We got about a half-hour repairs, so it's not going to be anytime soon that we're going to be back out there. But we will be back out there to run as many laps as we can to see if we can gain a spot or not. I don't know if we'll be able to. We'll see what happens here.
I like that, Jeff. Never give up attitude, man. That's what winners. That's what winners are made of.
Oh, you got it. No, we never give up. Our team here, we never give up. It doesn't matter if we can run one lap at the end. We get back out there.
Very good. Well, Charles Sanders is going to stay out now and lead a lap, so he's going to collect a bonus point. They do get a bonus point for leading a lap, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, cool. Well, it's been good racing, but the cautions have been adding up. I'm going to look here real quick. Let me see. This is caution number 3.
Yeah, which is quite unusual for us. We normally run some pretty long green flag runs in this league. Participation was a little low, but we got it back up again, and I think these guys are just getting back familiar with themselves again and with each other. So it should get better as it runs out here.
Well, were you in the new Camaro?
I was not. I was in the Toyota.
Okay. Because I was talking to a couple of the guys there about the new Camaros since they come out. I really like the looks of them. They do look kind of sexy, as everybody's been telling me. They look great. They look great on the track. I like them better than the old SS. They
sure do look great. And to be honest, one of the main reasons I'm not running that is because paint.
Yeah. Yep. Well, Charlton, I guess he is going to stay out. I guess he's not going to come to pit road. So I'm not sure if that's a good call or not. Knowing that everybody behind him's got 4 fresh tires, what do you think, Jeff?
I think that's going to create a stack up and potentially another caution.
Unless he, goes really high into turn 1 and lets everybody go underneath him. I kind of agree. That's usually not a good call when you do that. But if you're going to stay out of the way, maybe it wasn't so bad.
He is a clean racer, so
yep.
I think he'll try to get out of the way right away.
Mm-hmm.
I know we had to run in with him earlier, that was just a racing deal, obviously. So I think that he will get out of the way and run that high side and let these guys by him. Well,
we've had 3 drivers leave the race: Jeremy Rigney, Michael Moore, and Landon Lacey all out of the race. Eric Minch coming back out on the track, though, making his return. He is many laps down, 35 laps down, but we're ready to go back green here. Not very many cars left in the race, though, Jeff. And good call. Charlton's going to start on the high side, so that's good. He can let everybody go underneath him. Pace car heads in, and waiting on that green flag. He hits the gas. He's on it early. Tyler Cox now trying to get a run and get clear Josh Bonwell, and maybe take over that lead once they get by, but they're not. They're going to go 3 wide here. Oh my! Charlton almost stacked it up, and they almost went 3 wide. Tyler Cox to the lead. Oh, we got one spinning. Yep, he's back there. And there he is spinning. So, yeah, did not work out for him, but he didn't hit the wall too hard. Let's go back and take a look at this. He didn't hit the wall too hard, so I don't see much damage on his car.
Yeah, more so than not taking those tires is not a good call.
Yeah. I agree. That's well, it's a judgment call that you got to make in a second. You know, whether you're going to come to pit road or not. And boy, the way these guys, they started going around him where they were going to go 3 wide here. Tyler Cox was going up the middle. He was not lifting. And right there, we've seen Sanders. He gets loose coming off a 2. And he is trying the dickens out of saving that thing, but man, it's just a slight touch on the wall. Nothing really any serious condition or anything, but spins it around, does bring out the caution. I think his pride's hurt more than anything.
I agree, and it could have been a lot worse. They could have got a lot more cars stacked up into that one.
Yep, everybody did a great job of missing that. Yep, pretty good deal right there that it worked out. So, but Tyler Cox leads his first lap of the race. So, bonus point time for Tyler Cox. Well, let's see if we can get somebody up here. Let me grab Tyler here. Tyler Cox, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, Tyler, you got the lead now, brother. You got them bonus points out of the way. Man, I'll tell you what, racing with Josh Bonwell like that, that was pretty intense.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun up here. Sadly, I don't know how on the last restart I got a passing under yellow for some reason, which doesn't make any sense because I was on the outside and they don't clear blacks in this league, so I'm going to have to pit for that. But hopefully we can come back up to the field.
Oh, man. Yeah, I hate that for you. But, well, what's the car feeling like out there on the track for you?
Car's fine. I think I got a good car and a good 10 for the win. I'm going to hope for hopefully a quick caution and so I can bring this Evid Auto Parts Chevy up to the front again and see if we can get the win.
All right, brother. Well, I'll let you get back at it. Good luck out there and keep it safe.
Thank you, sir.
Well, it's a lot of confidence. It's just too bad that, you get them penalties like that, Jeff. And, it kind of takes the wind out of your sails a little bit. You got a good car. It's running well. The car feels good on the track. And then you got to stop and serve a penalty. You there, Jeff?
Yeah, no, I got you. No, I have a blown motor from that last incident. It seemed like it was going to be all right, and it finally blew. So I'm in there for the repairs, which looks like it's going to be about another 20-some minutes.
Well, I was talking about Tyler getting that penalty.
Oh, yeah, right.
I said, it's tough that he's got to stop now because of a penalty, and you've worked so hard to get to the front like that and passing somebody like Josh Bonwell. You got the lead, you got some bonus points under your belt, but now you're not going to get, he's going to have to stop. So that's going to hurt.
Yeah, that definitely deters your momentum, to say the least. I know some of these guys are hoping for the long run. Some of them are hoping for immediate caution. So
Yep.
everyone's on a little bit different of a strategy here. I know the guys that want that long run know how to save tires, and that's running that middle, the high side here. That low line will kill your tires. The low line's faster, but only for a short amount of time. So it's going to be interesting how this plays out. If it does go green, it's going to get it's going to be dicey, to say the least.
I think it's a good call. He starts on the outside like this because knowing that Josh Bonwell's as fast as he is, this is kind of going to give Tyler a little bit of a run on the outside. He likes to get that jump on that restart because I was watching him there earlier, and right at the beginning of the race, he tried to get that jump on Josh Bonwell. So we'll see how he does here once they get ready to go back green. We're going to be restarting on lap 46, folks, so we still got a ways to go.
Well, last night in the Xfinity race, we seen that that top side was the lane you wanted for the restart. I don't think it's so much that way here in the Cup car.
Well, he'll be in command of this start now, depending on how good of a start Bonwell gets. He may jump right out ahead here, but the pace car's ready to head to pit road. It does, and we're back underway, and yes, he does get a good start, and wow, Bonwell did not go. What the heck happened there?
Oh, he looked like he was standing still compared to that 14 on that start.
Yeah, he did not get a good start. And Trevarthen now to third. And he's looking to the inside of Bonwell now. You gotta kind of wonder now that Bonwell's back in some dirty air. Oh, okay. There we go. I'm sorry. Yeah, we had a couple of them that had to come to pit road there. Tyler Cox comes in, and Josh Bonwell. They both come in to serve penalties. Oh, I wonder what was Bonwell's penalty.
I'm trying to get clarification on that now. I had the league owner in my ear here. I can get you clarification here in 1 second.
Yep.
Rudy.
Well, that let Joe Burchett take over the lead, coming from 9th and collecting bonus points. Cha-ching! Michael Trevarthen 2nd. Skylar Allen now into 3rd. Skylar looking pretty strong tonight, coming from 8th place. Cody McCorkle, now this is the one we were talking about. He had a penalty tonight. He could not take a qualifying time. So, I mean, for that and starting dead last on the field and coming up to 5th, man, my props to him. He did a great job. Brian Littleton taking a look there for a second on the inside of Skylar Allen. And back up front, 2-car pull away here, Michael Trevarthen on the tail of Joe Burchett. And now Tyler Cox 1 lap down, and so is Josh Bonwell. But Tyler got off pit road first, and he's pulled away from Bonwell. Bonwell led 38 laps earlier, and now he's way back in the 11th place. That's got to hurt. And we may have a pass for the lead.
Yeah, Trevarthen's got that inside. He's looking to try to take it over from him.
Wow, he drove it in there hard. And he's going to get it.
Well, will that 41 have the momentum on that high side?
He should have did the slide job there and come up in front of him, and he would have probably got that position. But some guys don't like to race that way. It's kind of dirty, I think.
Yeah, at that point it would have been kind of a dirty move, knowing that that 41 had the momentum.
Sure.
I got confirmation about the flag flags. It's more of an iRacing deal that what we do in this league is selection of lane choice, and that did not work for whatever reason. And I don't have any more details than that, but something happened with lane selection, and it was more of an iRacing thing that kind of messed everything up here. That's all I was told, and we can get more confirmation for that later on. but
Yeah.
that's all I have right now.
I wondered what happened because even though Tyler was out front, he was not scoring any laps led. And I wonder if it was because of that penalty.
Right.
That might have been. Okay. All right. Yeah, because
We
it
got-
wasn't scoring any laps led.
We got Tyler Cox just passed Eric Mickey there, and we had a good battle between Austin Marion and Mark Cohn for 6th place. Those guys are still running it hard. They're single file for the moment. So now we got to pass for 3rd place, possibly.
Yeah, Brian Littleton has been working over Skyler there for quite a few laps, but they're still hanging on to the front part of the field here. Kind of a 4-car pull away from Cody McCorkle. And he does get it. Brian Littleton into 3rd. McCorkle now quite a ways back, about 1.6 seconds back of Skyler Allen, and he's in trouble. Got somebody passing, and Tyler Cox just goes right on by. Tyler in 9th, 1 lap down.
And now we got Michael Trevarthen again on the inside for the lead. He's got a quarter panel, but I'm not sure he's going to make it. Nope, he falls behind.
So hard to get that running, and you know the turns coming up. You've almost got to be like inside of them to make them have to lift off that throttle. And again, that's kind of dirty, but yet, you know, that's racing. You know, if it was the last lap, I'd do it in a heartbeat. You know.
You're right, it is racing. Sometimes you got to make those moves. Every lap these guys go around with them tires being worn out, it gets harder and harder to make that bottom pass.
Right. And you want to do it about as soon as you can. Brian Littleton has closed up that gap on them two. So now we got a 3-car battle up here for the lead.
Yeah, Brian Littleton's on a mission right now. He says, watch out guys, I'm coming.
All right, Trevarthen says, okay, if I can't pass you on the inside, I'm going to try the outside. Oh, he got up there a little too close to the wall.
Yeah, he had to lift a little to stay off that wall, and he lost a little bit of momentum there. But he's still going to have the momentum on the outside against Brian Littleton here.
Brian's kind of keeping that nose in the door there, but and Brian just caught the apron. Man, you do not want to touch that white line.
No, you can see all the time lost right there from that.
Yeah.
Wow, as Trevarthen tries again to take that pass for the lead.
The yellow flag is out.
And he got it, and the caution is out on the track. Let's see if we can figure out. Mark Cohn, Josh Bonwell, these guys slowed up. I do not know. Let's go back and take a look here and see what happened. Somebody got sideways.
Yeah, it was between Mark Cohn and Josh Bonwell, it seems like.
All right. Looks like Mark Cohn tried to do the crossover here on Bonwell. And so far, so good. Cohn down below the apron, comes back up onto the field, and wow, he just drove right into Bonwell. I hate that transition coming off of that below the apron up onto the track. I hate that. Man, that can be so bad. And that's what brought out the caution. Bonwell was sideways. Good save, though. Well, Trevarthen is the leader. New tires in store. All right, what's your damage looking like, Jeff? How much longer you got? Hey, Jeff? Oh, he's not even in the channel with me. Okay. Sorry. I thought he was still in the channel with me. Jeff, how much more damage you got left to fix on your car?
Got 5.5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I just had to jump out there real quick, Rudy, to give a couple wave rounds for that instance. So the 14 and that 07 got a wave round.
Oh, okay, good.
We're trying to right that wrong of what happened on that last restart.
Mm-hmm. Well, Tyler Cox stays out.
Yeah, again, I don't know exactly what the deal was, but it's being fixed.
Okay. Yeah, he's trying to catch up to the pace car, I'm assuming. Or is he's going to have the whole field lap down. Tyler Cox is going to have the whole field lap down.
All right, is this working?
All right, we're going to have to fix that then.
Yeah, best thing for him to do is just come down pit road and let everybody go by, and then everything will be straight. Oh man, tough call. Yeah, you know, I've seen this happen before, though. iRacing's actually messed it up. I don't know if there's some glitch in their software or what it is that you know, whether it's reading somebody that is supposed to be somewhere that they're not, and I don't know. It could be a blinking issue, maybe, if he blinked and it threw him off a lap. You just never know about stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, he is going to sit in pit road to give that lap back.
Yep. Yeah, well, it's a good way to correct it. You know, just it's a simple fix like that. And so, all right. Well, Trevathan in the lead. While they're getting this all sorted out, let's see if we can get Trevathan. Oh, he is not in TeamSpeak, so I guess I can't talk to Trevathan.
Yeah, we should be able to drag him down.
He's not in here. Oh, there he is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yep.
Okay, I got him. Michael Trevathan, how you doing? Or Trevarthan, excuse me. How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. Well, you got out there, led some laps. Now you're first off of pit road, and you got some bonus points. How's the car feeling?
Car feels good, man. Feels real good.
That's good. That's what we like to hear. You think it's a winning car?
I do, but we got some tough competition up here.
Oh, you sure do. I'll tell you, them guys have been really battling hard. How did you manage to battle so hard back there for second and third and still hang on to it, hang on to the lead?
I'm sorry, I got these guys chatting in my ear.
Yeah. How did you hang on to the lead after all that?
I felt the car was a little bit faster than Joe there, so like I said, I could see he was backing up the corners a little bit, but let's see if we can hold on to it here.
All right, brother. Well, I'll let you go, and just stay focused, and you're going to be all right, man. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Looked like a pretty good battle up here in the front, Jeff. I'm telling you. Wouldn't you just love to be up there battling with them guys?
It's yeah, there's a lot of fast racers in here, man. Yeah, it gets pretty crazy.
All right, they should get the one to go here. They delayed the green to get the field all straightened out. They did. Tyler Cox will now be back in 10th place. They get it all sorted out. Josh Bonwell will be in 9th, so they're going to be right there, pretty much side by side.
Yeah, and it looks like we got 10 cars in the lead lap.
Very cool, very cool. Yep, this is good stuff. Mark Cohn, he is one lap down in 11th, and Brandon Puffenbarger in 12th, one lap down. Now, Eric Minch was back out on the track, but apparently car was not maybe up to speed. Probably felt that it was best that he just took it back there to pit road. I think he got damage on it, I think.
Yeah, knowing Eric, he'd be out there running it if it's got tires on it. So
Yep.
either it's that bad or he needed to get some damage fixed or something.
All right, what's your damage down to, Jeff? Got to give us a countdown.
Yeah, we're 20 seconds. I'm having so much fun in the booth, I'm almost contemplating staying. But I do have to make these positions that I can for the chase.
Which room were you in? I'll drag you out of here and put you up into a room if you're going to go back out on the track.
Yep, I'll be out in 7 seconds here. Metalhead Motorsports, please.
Metalhead. Okay. All right. Good luck, brother.
Thank you.
Oops, sorry about that. He is back out on the track. He's going to be heading back out on the track. And here we go. Back to green. Trevarthen with a great jump. Skylar Allen battling side by side with Joe Burchett for second. Hey Ken, how you doing? Ford Nation, side by side here. Joe Burchett wants to take it back and gets tight. Oh no, that car got tight. And Skylar Allen will hang on to it, but here comes Brian Littleton. Some good side by side racing with them two. That would be for third place. Eric Mickey. We thought Eric was out of it earlier in the race, and here he is back into fifth. Bonwell coming up through the field, sixth place. He passed up Tyler Cox and a few others, and Tyler Cox now clears Cody McCorkle and goes back into seventh. Bonwell looking to the outside. I don't know if he's going to get it or not. He may, because Eric Mickey's down on the bottom. Bonwell will clear him. Here comes Tyler Cox around two. Whoa, Mickey got really loose. He's okay, though. Wow, that was some amazing driving right there by Eric Mickey. Good save. Bonwell back into fifth. Skylar Allen now 0.6 of a second off of the leader, and Brian Littleton in his rearview mirror here. You can see just how close they are. We got a spin back there. That was Cody McCorkle taking it off the track. No caution. Oh, tight right there. This could be a pass for second. And Brian Littleton takes advantage of Skylar Allen's looseness coming off of turn 4, and he takes over second. Littleton, wow, he is on the move, folks. There's Jeff Schmidt. He's back out on the track. He's got his car all fixed back up. He can pick up about 3 positions here just by turning 42 laps. Yeah, he's got to turn a lot of laps here to pick up three more positions. All right, Brian Littleton second, Skylar Allen third, Joe Burchett in fourth now, and Bonwell and Tyler Cox, these two trying to make it back to the front. Bonwell looks like he might take a look here on Burchett. He's going to save it for the backstretch, get that run off of turn 2, and save that pass maybe for the backstretch going into turn 3. Depending on how fast he can reel in Burchett. Burchett looks pretty strong, though. Good racing by these guys. Tyler Cox sitting back here in 6th place. These guys have served their penalties, got back on the lead lap, and they're ready to rock and roll. And we're just under 100 laps to go here, folks. About 96 to go, I think, if my math is right. Oh, Bonwell high in the corner. Oh, man. This could be the move. Tyler Cox making the move on Bonwell. And he does clear him. Bonwell back to 6th and Tyler Cox in 5th. Man, them guys are driving it hard. Long ways back to Charlton Sanders in 7th. Eric Mickey in 8th. Austin Marion will be 9th, and Mark Cohn now 10th, but he is a couple of laps down. Cautions keep flying, though. He will get those couple laps back. Behind him is Brandon Puffenbarger, which is actually 3 laps down, or excuse me, 2 laps down, and Mark Cohn's 1 lap down. My bad. All right. Trevarthen looking to try to lead the most laps here tonight. Got a long ways to go. Bonwell's led 38. Burchett's led 11. And we've had a couple of onesies in there. Onesies and twosies. Tyler Cox has finally led 2 laps. Charles Sanders led 3. Austin Marion led 1. And Mark Cohn led 1. Those have been all the leaders so far tonight. Take a look at the cautions that we've had. 5 cautions. 13 lead changes. I better watch the 41, huh? Joe Burchett, yeah, he's been having a good run tonight. I gotta agree with you. Yes, I agree. But I've been keeping an eye on Tyler Cox and Josh Bunwell. They've been working their way up through the field. As much as they're battling each other, they're also reeling in these guys to battle with them for position. We're probably looking at least 1 more pit stop here, maybe 2. Burchett coming up on Skylar Allen. And Tyler Cox, excuse me, looks to the inside of Burchett. Wow, man, good run off of turn 4. Nobody slipped and slide there. That was very good. Very good. Brian Littleton closing the door here on Michael Trevarthen. Man, I keep saying Trevathan. Trevarthen, my bad. Boy, these guys still battling side by side. Burchett on the outside. Josh Bonwell watching this whole thing transpire. I think it's about time for a crank it up. That's what I think. Yep, I think we're going to do a little crank it up here. Alright, hopefully everybody will like that crank it up. I know it's one of my favorite things. I love to do that. And Joe Burchett, Tyler Cox still in a battle here. This is unbelievable that these guys have been side by side this long and racing it up so hard. Tyler drives it in there very deep. And he may have that pass, and he may try to get a twofer out of this as Skylar Allen actually got a little bit tight right there in the corner, had to left. And Tyler is he's not gonna wait around for that. He's gonna take advantage of that, and he goes into third. Wow, nice passing. He got a twofer on 1 lap. Burchett trying to come by on the inside there, but that's going to leave the upper line to Skylar Allen to take over that position, or hold on to it, I should say. Bonwell back in dirty air now. I was watching him. He's not making much progress here in this run. That may change, though. Here he is. He's starting to turn up the heat a little bit. He comes up on the inside of Joe Burchett. I guess nobody liked that crank. Oh, Bonwell off the track. Extremely loose coming off of turn 2, but didn't lose much time. He lost a little momentum, but not much. Nobody liked that crank it up, huh? Nobody's even in chat. Eric Mickey in 7th. Started 3rd tonight, but been in a little bit of trouble. Austin Marion started 14th, running in 8th. Charlton Sanders started 13th, running in 9th. And running out the top 10 here, Mark Cohn, which started 16th, is running 1 lap down here in 10th place. So he has picked up a few positions. And Jeffrey Schmidt now, many laps down, 43 laps down, but he has picked up a couple of positions just by going back out there on the track. In about another 24 laps here, he'll pick up another position from Cody McCorkle. McCorkle takes him behind the wall. Trevarthen putting a little distance on Brian Littleton now. Quite a ways back to Tyler Cox, so he's got 1.6 seconds till he catches up to Brian Littleton. And these guys are still battling back here. Skylar, Josh Bonwell, which is now in 5th place. Burchett way off the pace back here in 8th now. Must have got loose. I didn't see it. But Bonwell makes it into the top 5. Yes, sir. Lots going on out here. I agree. Sanders way off the pace. Nobody really close to him to battle with right now. Burchett quite a ways ahead of him. And Burchett is closing in on Austin Marion. Once you get that position back from Austin. Started 9th, running in 8th. Kind of a fan favorite to win there. Everybody in chat was rooting for Joe. Here he goes, looking to the inside of Austin. And wow, Charlton Sanders took his car behind the wall. What the heck? Huh. Guys are dropping like flies out here right now. Huffenberger up to 11th. And he's about to pass one more lap, and he'll pass up Charlton Sanders and go into 10th place. So it'll be a top 10 for him. Mark Cohn just went into 9th. So even though they're a lap down, they're still in that great position. Making it into the top 10 here's got to be, as tough as the competition is here, I would say it's got to be a given that these guys they need to praise themselves for running that well. So, wow, Littleton. Wow, what happened to Littleton? I think almost lost it there, but he saved it coming off of turn 4, and that let Tyler Cox get into 2nd. Tyler on a mission here to win tonight. We still got a pit stop to go, though, folks. We're probably going to run these tanks just about dry. Yeah, very cool. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the broadcast. Glad I could help out. I know it was last minute. I didn't have any overlays made up for it, so I just kind of threw these on. These are my old overlays for MaxSpeedTV, but they still work well. Littleton back in third now, trying to regroup after that near spin coming off of turn 4 and let Tyler Cox get by. Skylar Allen trying to close in on Brian Littleton. Urchat in fifth. Now Bonwell is on pit road. This could be his final stop. If he's even... I'm not sure what he's doing. He's just sitting there. Unless he's getting damage fixed up. That very well could be. Well, all that's good news for Mark Cohen because he just picked up another position and went into 8th. He was 1 lap down. And Brandon Puffenbarger, he goes into 9th. He is 2 laps down. Tyler Cox trying to reach Michael Trevarthen, but he cannot reach him. He's just been kind of stagnant right there, about 1 second behind him. Maybe closing in a little bit, maybe a few hundredths of a thousandths or something a lap, but not much. Not gaining much time at all. Josh Bonwell is away. So he may have been sitting there getting some damage fixed on his car, but he's going to be 4 laps down. Fox 3/4 of a second behind. He's closing on Trevarthen. This could be a good race. Trevarthen led a couple of laps earlier. He finally, when they got that penalty all sorted out, that iRacing black flagged him for something that they didn't even know about, and was not counting his laps even though he was scored as the leader. Now has collected a couple of laps led, so bonus points will go into effect for him. Down to 0.6 of a second. And he is only 13 points behind Eric Mickey. And Mickey back in 7th. That was our points leader coming into tonight. And he's slow on the track. Not sure what happened here, but he's extremely slow on the track. Did he run it out of fuel? Yeah, he did, folks. He ran it out of fuel. Oh, no. He's trying to coast it to pit road, folks. Oh, my. Tough break. Tyler Cox now 1.2 seconds back, so all the time that he gained on Trevarthen, he has lost. We've had a lot of drivers out of the race. Landon Lacey, Michael Moore, Jeremy Rigney, Cody McCorkle, and Charlton Sanders all out of the race. Eric Minch is still sitting on pit road though. He is so far down in laps. He only ran 11 laps. So that means he's like about 90 laps down. So I'm not sure if I don't think he's coming back out, but Jeff Schmidt joined me in the booth here a little while ago waiting for his car to get fixed up. He had a blown engine. It took about 30 minutes for that to get fixed. He is back out on the track and picked up quite a few positions. He can pick up 2 more. Well, yeah, there is enough lap. He can pick up 2 more positions here and be in 11th. 42 laps down. Tyler Allen, 1.9 seconds from Brian Littleton. And about 5.5 seconds from the leader. Last one on the lead lap, Austin Marion. Still out here driving the wheels off of that thing. Started 14th, running in 6th. .2 seconds back to Timothy or Tyler. Man, I keep saying I wanted to say Timothy. My bad. Yeah, let's see what happened with Eric Mickey here. Now he is he just coasting down pit road now, trying to make it to his pit stall. He's got a couple more stalls to go here to get to his pit stall. He's still moving along, barely. Oh, I don't know if I don't think he made it. Nope. All right, looking behind the leader, back to Tyler Cox. Tyler down to 0.8 of a second now, so Michael probably burning up his tires a little bit. Michael third in the points, lost 2 positions last week. Eric Mickey and Tyler Cox both gained 7 positions last week and moved into 1st and 2nd. Pretty amazing. Must have been an amazing race. This being the first night of the chase here at Las Vegas, points are definitely going to be very important. Now, Eric Mickey did make it to the top 10, but he is still sitting on pit road. Doesn't look like... Oh, he did make it to his pit stall. Yeah, he made it. Wow, I believe that. He made it to his pit stall. He's got some damage. He might be trying to get that fixed up, though. Probably not a bad call. As long as you're there, you might as well. You know, you're already laps down. Not going to gain those laps back. With all that damage, would be just a hazard out there. Tyler Cox second, 1 second behind the leader. So all the time that he was gaining, he is losing a little bit. And we're still waiting to see when these guys are planning on coming to pit road. Tyler Cox racing beside Brandon Puffenbarger. Puffenbarger into the wall. Here comes Eric Minch. He is back out on the track. He's got fresh tires and he's raring to go here. He's going to start passing up cars pretty quick. Skylar Allen in 3rd place. He's got a following there. Joe Burchett is back and forth, but he's 2 seconds behind Skyler right now. Skyler's been having a pretty solid run now that he's got up here into the top 3. He's actually been looking very strong. And just waiting to see. These guys should be coming to pit road any time now. I think they're trying to get inside that window of making one more pit stop. So I'm not sure where that is, but I would say probably around, let's see, another 6 or 7 laps, about another 7, maybe 8 laps should put them in the window. All right, about another 17 laps and Jeff Schmidt will pass up Charlton Sanders and go into the 11th place. So join me in the booth. Had a good time. Wasn't sure if we wanted to go back out there, but look at the positions he's picked up. It's that never give up attitude, man. You just gotta keep plugging away. The car's pretty much fixed up now. I mean, all that they can fix on it. Went from a blown engine and damage on the car to running and no damage, or very little. Laps are winding down here. Tyler Allen into second, but Tyler Cox on pit road. Could be his final pit stop here. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if they can go 52 laps on a tank of fuel, and there may have been a speeding penalty on him too. So, ooh, man, that's gonna hurt. Tyler Allen in the lead. Just led his first lap of the race, collecting the bonus point. Skyler is in 7th place in the points, dropping 5 positions last week. He is 38 points behind the leader, Eric Mickey, right now. But he's got bonus points under his belt. And Eric Mickey is sitting on pit road in 10th. So it could be a big gain in points. And Skyler coming to pit road. Kind of putting himself even a little closer to that. Let's see, be 50 laps to go. So he may be able to make it. If I can look back here, let me see if I can look back and see when he was on pit road last. Lap 59. Okay. So yeah, he should be able to go the rest of the way. But Brian Littleton out here is the leader. Now he's coming around to take his first lap lead. Brian is 35th in points, so this is going to be a big gain for him here today. He's only ran a couple of races this season, so bonus point. Trevarthen in second. Trevarthen's made his final pit stop, so he should be good to go from here on out. Now, Brian Littleton, yeah, Brian's got to come to pit road. Yeah, he's got to come to pay road. He's out ahead of Trevarthen by 1.9 seconds, but Brian Littleton's got to come down one more time. And that will give the lead up to Michael Trevathan. Trevarthen, man, I keep saying Trevathan. But Skylar Allen made his final pit stop, and he's good to go now. 5th place for him. Last one on the lead lap. And he is 24.5 seconds behind the leader right now. All right, let's check in here with Jeff Schmidt. In another 9 laps, he'll pick up that position from Charlton Sanders and go into the 11th position. So, man, that's been a great run for him. He's picked up well, it'll be about 5 positions when he gets into 11th.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, we got a yellow. See if I can find it here. No, it wasn't Josh. I'm not sure where the yellow was. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, right there. Brian Littleton was our leader. Oh, no. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. He got loose coming off the corner, and, man, did he plow that outside wall. Or inside wall, excuse me. And, wow, he is taking it behind the wall. That quick, he took it behind the wall. Whoa. Josh Bonwell leaving. He's out of the race. And we just got a handful of cars left out here, folks. 6, 7, 8, 9 cars left out here. That's it. We started with 17, but here comes Trevarthen down pit road. These guys coming in here on the lead lap car, and that's good news for Mark Cohn because he's going to get back on the lead lap and going to be in 5th place. That's pretty amazing. What a comeback for Mark Cohn. Oh, we got a brand new leader, Joe Burchett, off pit road first. Very nice. All right, well, I wanted to get a word in with, let's get a word in with Skylar here, because he's been having a great run here tonight. Let's see if we can get him on the horn. Skylar Allen, do you have a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Rudy. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing well, brother. Well, what's the race been like for you, man? Coming from 8th to 4th now, what do you got in store for the rest of this race?
I don't know if I'm as fast as the 2 or the 41 or the 14, but man, I've driven my tail off. The track is real slick, and it's been a lot of fun, though. It's going to definitely be a good point tonight. If I can finish with the car intact, that's 5 bonus points. I led a lap, that's an extra bonus point. So that'll help me on some of these guys who have accumulated some penalty points tonight.
Yeah, because I see you dropped 5 positions last week. Man, what happened? Like the bottom fell out.
Well, what you're seeing there is with the way the points reset for the chase to start.
Okay.
So it lines up according to points, and wins are worth bonus points, and races that you make are worth bonus points. And I've had some health issues this year, so I've missed a few races, so kind of got me down there near the bottom. So just trying to get my way back up.
All right, brother. Well, it's good to see you running this good, and I hope to see you pull out a win. That would be really amazing.
Thanks, Rudy. And man, thanks again for jumping in and taking care of this broadcast for us tonight. It's been fantastic.
Well, I'm starting to lose my voice. So when you do 2 in a row, boy, it's kind of rough, but I'm doing all right. We ain't got that much further to go.
Yep, we're almost there. Thanks, Rudy.
Yep. All right. Thank you, sir. What channel were you in?
Overtake.
Yep. Okay. All right, so Joe Burchett is the leader. Eric Minch picked up a couple positions now, goes into 15th. He will get the automatic racing wave by here once they get the one to go. Brian Littleton, Josh Bonwell out of the race. That's a shame after Brian was up there and led. What did he lead? 5. Well, he only led 5 laps, but that's all you need to lead to get that bonus point, right? He'll have an 8th place finish. All right, 1 to go here, folks. Lights are out on the pace car. We all know what that means. Going to be restarting here with 40 to go. Nine drivers left in the race, ready to put on a show here. We got a couple of them catching up to the back of the field there. Jeff Schmidt, Eric Minch. Well, tonight's broadcast sponsored by the HomeNet Hosting, or race sponsored by, HomeNet Hosting and PC Repair. So thank you to them for sponsoring the race tonight. Here we go. Pace cars in. Joe Burchett, Michael Trevarthen on the front row, and it's green flag. Tyler Cox sitting in 3rd. He wants that top position. He's looking to the inside of Trevarthen. Here he comes. Trevarthen got that outside line sewed up here a little bit. If he can make a pass, he got to do it on the new tires. He's going to get a little tight. Burchett in the middle. They're 3 wide for the lead. Burchett in the middle. Trevarthen on the high side and Tyler Cox on the bottom. And it gets sorted out as they come out of turn 4. And now it's between Burchett and Trevarthen. Oh, and Trevarthen drives around the outside of Burchett. Here comes Tyler Cox around the outside. He said, hey, if Trevarthen did it, I can too. Burchett has to lift a little bit on that bottom, and he's going to fall into 3rd place. Mark Cohn back into it here in 4th. He was a lap down for pretty much most of the race. He was a lap down. And here he is, up to 4th. Skylar Allen, 5th. Last one on the lead lap. Brandon Puffenberger, 6th. Austin Marion, 7th. Now Jeff Schmidt is in 11th. There is enough laps. He can pick up at least one more position here and probably break into the top 10. Yeah, he can pass up Eric Mickey here in another 10 laps. But Trevarthen, man, putting on some muscle here today, folks. And I can't say, well, I guess I can say now with the cars that are left in the race, he actually has clinched the most laps led here today. That makes lap 62. Taking a look at the cautions here real quick before we get too much further. Okay, we've had 6 cautions for 21 laps, and we've had 18 lead changes out there. That's pretty intense. Good battle going on between Tyler Cox and Joe Burchett. Burchett would love to get that position back. Right now, all he can do is just kind of hang with Tyler Cox. Oh, tap of the wall right there. Not what you want to do to lose your momentum. Skyler getting around Mark Cohn. So he goes into 4th. Mark Cohen back to 5th. Mark's just happy to be back on the lead lap here for the first time for most of the race today. Top 5 finish would probably set really good in the cone camp. Well, Charlton, you should have got back out there. Then you wouldn't, Jeff wouldn't have passed you. You can get that car fixed up. You had many laps to get that car fixed up and get back out there. I'm just saying. You didn't have to let him pass you. Jeff's got the same attitude I got. Never give up. I'll dig until that car can't even move on the track. Eric Mickey, our point leader, has been sitting on Pear Road for, oh my gosh, about 40 laps, 45 laps, I think. Yeah, oh, he has not got back out there. Cox in second, Burchett third, Allen in fourth, and Cone in fifth. That's your top 5 with the, all on the lead lap. First one lap down, Brandon Puffenbarger. Brandon's had a pretty good run today, coming from 12th place to 6th. Austin Marion, another one from 14th to 7th. And I don't even see any damage on his car. That car looks pretty clean to me. Yes, sir. Got a white number, so it blends in with the car. You can't see the number. But he's had a pretty good run, it looks like. I would take that. Even though he's a couple laps down, that doesn't really hurt anything. It's all about the position and the points. Oh, you got DQ'd. Oh, okay, my bad. Would they have like a 17 incident limit or something? Brian Littleton ran out of talent. What? No, you didn't. You just you hit that car flat on the side, man. You should have gone right back out there on the track. There's enough laps left, I think. Well, I don't know. 30 to go, 30. Yeah, you might lose that 8th position, Brian. Let you get back out there. Yes, sir. You might be 9th before it's over. There's Jeff Schmidt's coming. He's already up to 11th. And he's only, what? 17 laps, or yeah, 19 laps behind you. 19 laps behind you, so there's plenty of time for him to get up there and take that position away from you. Unless you get back out there. Put that car on the track, come on. Tyler Cox all over the back of Michael Trevarthen. Golly, man, I got to get these names down. But this is the first time I've ever broadcasted, so for these guys, I got to learn their names if I'm going to do any more. And talked to Skyler. He said there is a chance. He's going to talk to the guys, see how they feel, what's going on for the rest of the season. And, yeah, it'd be cool. It'll just give me 2 broadcasts on Saturday night, but it's kind of rough, though. As you can hear, my voice is, I'm kind of losing my voice, so it's going to be just about right for me to get done with this race here. Tyler Cox still battling side by side here, trying to get that position from Michael Trevarthen. Burchett and Skylar Allen battling this up. This is another one for 3rd place they're battling. Allen to the outside. He can get the runs off the corners, but I can tell you this much, Burchett's a little faster on the bottom. Oh, he had to left that time. Whoa, Allen taking advantage of that turn, making Burchett leave. So he will take over the 3rd spot now. Back up front, Cox kind of backing off, cooling off them tires, and maybe try to make another late race run here on Trevarthen. Well, heck, I'd have got out there anyhow. You're going to lose that position. Hey, 8th is better than 9th, ain't it? Mark Cohn now has fallen back a little ways off of Burchett. It doesn't appear like well, you never know. With 24 to go, you never know what he might have in store here. Burchett almost taking a look. Here he goes, taking a look to the inside of Skylar Allen for third place. I don't know. He's got some pretty good speed. He got a whole lot better launch off of turn 4 that time. Allen holding him off for the time being, but Burchett relentless there, not giving up on that bottom. Oh, a loose again off of 4, man, and loose on the tri-oval. Whoa, nice save. And that let Mark Cohn get by. He still has not got that car collected. Finally, wow, but Mark Cohn drives by and goes into 4th. Well, Schmidt goes into the top 10, and in 12 laps here, he'll pick up 9th from Josh Barnwell. And in 17 laps, he'll pass up Brian Littleton, and he's going to wind up with an 8th place finish after this is all said and done. Isn't that something? After all that damage, sitting up pit road for 30 minutes, getting a blown engine fix, great comeback. Tyler Cox really giving him a tough time right now. You just wonder what he's got in store for Michael here coming up to the end. Whether he's just backing off enough to save them tires, stay in the grasp of it, and maybe try to steal the win from him. But Michael's going to clinch the most laps led. Tyler looking to the inside. He is taking a look. I don't know if he's got enough ponies under the hood to do it, or enough grip in them tires. Not yet. They get all sorted out there. Skylar Allen quite a way back in 3rd. I don't know if Burchett has backed way off the Cone now, so Cone clearly pulling away from Burchett. I'm at 17 to go this time by for Michael Allen and Tyler Fox in the lead. Good racing right here. Yeah, this is good stuff. Mark Cohn starting to close that gap on Skylar Allen. And that would be for a 3rd place finish if he could pull it out. He's got 16 laps to do it in. They've been in this position before, and Skylar got around Mark Cohn. And now Mark Cohn's starting to reel him in here coming down to the end of this race. Yeah, I have a feeling Tyler is sitting there just kind of waiting to steal the thunder away from Michael Trevarthen. I'm just thinking that. He's testing the waters right now. He's just kind of seeing where he can pass, what he can do, if he's going to have speed. And he's kind of scoping out what the situation here is and watching every move that Michael Trevarthen is making, and see where he's better at, where he can capitalize at. He's got 15 to go, 14 to go. Well, I'm glad you got up there and led some laps, Brian, and you ran really well. That was pretty awesome to see you out there running that good, because you were holding your own there from Michael Trevarthen for the longest time, and he had much newer tires than you did. All right, Mark Cohn has reached Skylar Allen. We got a battle for third and a battle for the lead. I'm not sure which one to watch. They're both going to be good if they can make it stick, because it's coming down to who saved their tires, who's got enough grip, who's going to be able to pass, and who can't make that pass stick, who's going to maybe wash up into the other one. Gosh, you just don't know. They're all running middle line right now, and that's probably the best line around here with older tires. I mean, they're about let's see, about 1.7 seconds off of their fast pace. So that's how much they've slowed up, folks. They have slowed up a ton. And here goes Mark Cohn looking to the inside of Skylar. Would be for third, not able to do it that time by. Fox back into that. Uh-oh. Is he out of fuel? Oh no, he's shaking the car. He may be out of fuel. Oh, to be 11 laps short. Not what you want. Oh my, I don't know. He was shaking the car there a little bit. It's sputtering. I think it's sputtering. He's dropped 3.8 seconds, almost dropped into the situation here. Well, Mark Cohn does get by Skylar Allen. And Allen, whoa, what happened there? Nice save coming off of turn 2. Cohn coming up on Timothy Fox. We could see another second place finish out of Mark Cohn. I don't know, whatever was going on with Timothy, or with Tyler Cox's car. God, why do I want to call him Timothy? Tyler Cox. Whatever. Oh, wow, big loose coming off of turn 2 there. Mark Cohn has caught up to him. He's only 3/4 of a second behind him. So Tyler's got to be on his best behavior up here right now. He's got to make sure that he does everything right if he's going to get a second place finish out of this. 8 laps to go here, folks. And Trevarthen, 4.1 seconds out in the lead. Nobody to challenge him. Cohn within a half a second of Cox. Well, what I thought was Cox was out of gas, but he's not. He was shaking his car there earlier, but I don't know, maybe there was something wrong with his steering, maybe, or just dealing with the loose tires. Really don't know what was going on there. But he's trying to hold on to second here to make sure that he finishes ahead of Mark Cohn right now. Cohn would love to trade positions with him. He's going to drive it in here. These guys battling 4.3 seconds behind the leader, Michael Trevarthen. There he goes, taking another look to the inside of Tyler Cox. Not able to do it. He may wind up doing it here before the race is over, but he better hurry. 5 to go. Some guys actually stopping and taking fuel. Jeff Schmidt about to pass up Brian Littleton this lap. And he'll go into 8th place. Isn't that something? Very nice. Eric Mickey's back out on the track now. But he is in 11th place. There's not enough laps for him to pick up any more positions, but he is back out on the track. And Eric Minch, 13th position for him. And Jeff Schmidt just rolled into 8th, passing up Brian Littleton. All right, we may have a pass for the lead here for second. Mark Cohn does get around Tyler Cox. 3 to go. Wow, what a drive for Mark Cohn. He waited all that time patiently just to make that pass. Here comes Skylar Allen. Put a ways back. Uh-oh. What happened there? Tyler Cox? Something happened and he's gone. He is gone. All right, well, 2 laps to go for Michael Trevarthen. Coming to get the white flag this time by, folks. One lap to go for Michael Trevarthen. Having a great run here. He's going to lead 98 laps today, folks. That is amazingly dominant. I don't know what more you could, there's no other word for it. Just domination coming out of the corner for the last time at Las Vegas for the first race of the chase. Michael Trevarthen going to win here tonight. Congratulations. Man, what a run. What a run for Michael Trevarthen. Yes, sir. All right, well, we'll get these guys up here to the booth with us and talk to them, so give me a minute. We're going to start out with you here. Well, tell me about the win here. What's it mean to you now, winning the first race of the chase here at Las Vegas?
I'm sorry, sir. What was the question?
What does it mean to you to win here for the first race of the chase at Las Vegas?
Yeah, definitely sending a statement. Like I said, some tough guys there behind me. Whether it was Tyler, whether it was Littleton, whether it was Burchett, Bondwell, like I said, didn't matter who it was. They were right there clipping at my heels. So I was definitely gripping the wheel there, trying to keep it in there. I noticed a lot of those guys were running the bottom, which, like I said, that middle lane seemed to save the tires a little bit for the longer run, and maybe that's where we capitalized. But yeah, great race, man.
Oh yeah, that was a great race. Well, now with this being the first race of the chase, and I was looking there. Hold on a minute. You guys go to Richmond next week, so much smaller track than this one, and a lot tougher.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely probably be leaning on each other, beating off some quarter panels, good short track racing. But we're pretty good everywhere we go. Like I said, hopefully we can pull another one out, clip off them bonus points to keep moving up there. I know that Eric, Mick, and Tyler had some more wins coming in the. I was leading the chase and then reset for the, or leading the points and then reset for the chase, and they clipped me by wins. So. Like I said, we'll just go ahead and put this number 2 on top.
Well, that should probably close that gap up quite a bit. You were 20 points behind.
He will be 1 point behind the leader.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's pretty amazing, though. Great run today, Michael. That was really solid. A dominating performance, leading 98 laps today. That's a sheer domination, man, in my opinion. So who you got to thank for this victory?
I definitely want to thank Metalhead Motorsports. Like I said, we put in a lot of track time and lean on each other for, different tracks, different lines, things like that. So a group effort, most definitely. Definitely want to give a shout out to Skyler and all the admins at Go Fast. Like I said, without them, this would not be possible. Thank you guys for coming on board to broadcast this race. I do enjoy watching the broadcast on the channel, so much appreciation to all you guys.
Well, good race out there, Michael. It's good to see you in victory lane, and good luck next week at Richmond.
Thanks, buddy.
All right. Okay, we caught up with Mark Cohn. Mark, you got a copy?
Yes, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can. Well, man, a second place finish for you. You were a lap down for like 3/4 of that race. You come out of here second. How the heck did you do that?
I'm still wondering the same thing. This was just a miracle. I mean, I was 2 laps down early on in the race. I got a lap back. Then I had to take a bathroom break, lost another lap. And then I don't know how it happened. This is just like a win for me. I'm shocked.
I know this is crazy, man. I'm telling you, this was amazing. But tell me about the racing out there, because you battled with Skyler there at the very end. You passed up a few other guys, Joe, and you battled with Tyler Cox for a long time. You kind of caught up to him, and it seemed like once you got by him, I don't know what happened to him. He got loose or something, and he lost it. But tell me about some of them battles that you were having just to get to that second place.
Oh my gosh. Well, unfortunately, Joe, it just looked like he just got loose. Eventually, I ended up getting by him. Skyler, I was trying to race as clean as possible. I thought I was faster, but I wasn't going to do anything stupid since, of course, teammate, league admin, I wanted to race him as clean as possible. And eventually, I barely got by him. He had an incredible race. And then Tyler, he had gone loose later on. I was getting to him, was trying to race him as clean as possible. Unfortunately, at one point, I was right behind him. Apparently, I had accidentally sucked him around. I felt horrible for that, but I was lifting, trying not to. He got loose. I got by. So, Tyler, I'd like to apologize. I'm so sorry about that, but I'm just shocked by this run. This is unbelievable.
It is. It is very. I mean, I'm glad to see you ran so well out there, but for that finish, that was pretty amazing. I was trying to catch up with the points here. I'm not seeing you. Oh, you're clear back in 28.
He's not in the chase here.
28. Yeah, you're not in the chase, but you're 28th in points. But man, great run out there, Mark. Congratulations to you for bringing home a second. You probably didn't either. Probably never thought you'd ever get a second here tonight, did you?
Oh my gosh, no, thank you. And no, not by any means. I thought at best top 7, maybe top 6 as the attrition started falling with these tough conditions. But second, that's like a championship for me. That's just unbelievable.
Well, yeah, congratulations again, brother. Well, who you got to thank for the second place?
Oh my gosh. First and foremost, Overtake Motorsports. That team is freaking believable. They took a chance on this California Jewish kid to join their amazing team and have been incredibly helpful. I mean, Joe, Skyler, who of course Go Fast runs a fantastic league, Tyler Cox, Adam Chapman, everyone. They've been so supportive since I've started and have helped me a ton. Then my sponsors, Harpoon Design, Brantley Roden, he painted the car I ran tonight. He does the best paint work I can think of. So huge shout out to him. For anyone looking for a paint scheme, that's Harpoon Design at harpoondesign.com. And last but not least, of course, Sam Maxwell Customs. Sam Maxwell, he actually designed the wheel rim that I was running tonight and just makes some of the best peripherals, period. So huge shout out to Harpoon Design and Sam Maxwell Customs, my sponsors.
Very cool, man. That was scripted. That sounded pretty good.
Thank you. I've been working on it.
That was pretty good. That sounded like well rehearsed. All right. Well, congratulations to you again, and good luck next week at Richmond, Mark.
Thank you so much, and thank you also for the incredible broadcast.
You're very welcome, sir. All right, that brings us to third place. Skylar Allen, you got a copy.
Absolutely, sure do.
Well, wow. Did you think you had a third place car here tonight?
In practice, no. But it's always really hard to gauge where you're gonna run in practice. A lot of people they hot lap, they can't sustain that speed. I usually focus more on longer runs, figuring out how the car's going to do. I knew the longer the run went, the looser it got. So then it was just searching around to find grip on the track. And at times the bottom was really good in 3 and 4 when the top in 1 and 2. And then as you got really late into the run, the bottom in 1 and 2 really hooked up. And I don't know if it has to do with a ton of heat because everybody running the top, and so the bottom was cooler and you could find more grip down there. But man, it just really hooked it up. I was able to run up near the front most of the night. Was able to hang with the leaders there early on, and just was focused on finishing the race with. My goal coming out was to get the best finish that I could with 0 incidents. I did succeed at that and still pulled the top 3. So should be a good points night overall. We had the points reset didn't do me any favors with the chase. So hopefully this will help me make up some of that deficit.
Well, you picked up 3 positions there after the points were put in. So that was a pretty good night. You're only 25 points out of the lead. You know, you still got quite a few races to go. But Richmond next week now, moving from, that's what is that, 3/4 mile track? I can't remember.
Yeah, roughly that, yeah.
0.875 or something like I can't remember. But anyhow, going from this 1.5 mile track down to that, and it's a lot tighter racing, how well you think you'll run there?
I don't know. I didn't get a whole lot of decent laps in when we were there earlier this year. I want to say I got crashed on lap probably, or maybe I didn't even get crashed. Maybe I had to pull off for something that happened personally. But I didn't get a whole lot of laps in. So, it's going to have to put in a lot of practice this week and really work at trying to figure out, a good groove. I got a really good group of guys here at Overtake Motorsports that they put a lot of effort into helping everybody improve. And, I think evidence of that there for most of the race. We had 4 of the top 5 spots on lockdown with Tyler, Joe Burchett, and myself and Mark Cohn. So we had really strong cars, and we had. So if we can do that again next week, I think we're all going to be in a really good spot.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was good to see you run as good as you did. You came from 8th to 3rd, and man, I'll tell you what, that was some really intense racing out there. Now, when Mark got by you, what was the deal there? You just ran out of tires, and just had no more left for him?
It was a risk reward situation. The risk of racing him hard for 1 spot, or the reward of finishing with 0 incidents and getting 5 bonus points. So at that point, it was just points. It was weighing risk reward, and the 1 point didn't outweigh the 5 bonus points. So I made what I felt was the smart decision to just let him by, so there was no chance of us getting together and accumulating an incident of any kind.
That's pretty cool, man. That's very smart. That, for all you got to do out there on the track and to be thinking about that is, man, that's wow. I mean, that's multi-talented right there. So
yeah.
All right. Well, who you got to thank for this 3rd place finish?
Well, before I get to that,
okay.
I want to say that we're right here at the 1-year anniversary of a significant tragedy in Vegas, and I've got family and friends out that way. So I went on to Trading Paints today and found this car on the hood. It's the car Kyle Larson will be running this year, or today, tomorrow, whatever day it is. I'm out, but It's
I like
it's
it.
Kyle Larson's car, Vegas Strong. So I thought it was something cool that to show support for that. So it's really neat. As far as who I want to thank, man, again, first and foremost, just the guys at Overtake, coaching me through the different things that I needed to do. I would never have thought to drop the bottom of the racetrack in all the way around and the track be cooler because of nobody being down there and finding more grip and speed. So, Tyler helped me out with that, and it definitely paid off. So big shout out to them, all the guys that showed up, man. I think we put on a heck of a show. It's a little more cautions than what we normally would like to see, but at the same time, man, it was a really slick, greasy racetrack there on the longer run, and so just I think it's a product of the racetrack and that. So also the the guy who painted the car and put it up on Trading Paints, that's Brantley Roden and Harpoon Designs. I think it's really awesome that he painted that up and put it out there on Trading Paints for people to run. And then of course yourself, you came in, and it's got to be hard to step into something like this. The first race of a chase, have no experience with most of the drivers. So you did a fantastic job, and I really couldn't thank you enough for that.
Well, believe me, I made a lot of mistakes with the names and stuff, but like I said, the first week with these guys, I mean, I don't know them.
Right.
I can usually, if I'm with a league long enough, I can usually look at their car and know who it is and say their name without even thinking about it. But
right.
But after 2 or 3 weeks, you kind of blend into it. But yeah,
you did fantastic.
I was glad you asked me, but very cool.
So yeah, it was an awesome, great broadcast. Very enthusiastic. That's something that,
thank you.
Is sometimes hard to find in a broadcaster, especially when they're doing it by themselves. They don't have anybody helping them call the race or anything like that. It really, it kind of, especially on a longer run, like a full fuel run, like we had there near the middle of the race.
Yeah,
it gets kind of stretched out. I think this track kind of alleviated most of the boring. I think there was a side-by-side battle on the track everywhere at some, or at every point of the race. I think a lot of that's a product of, just the way the track was tonight. It was, it felt like it was really hot, but I don't think it was. I think it was only like in the 70s. So, it felt like a hot, slick, greasy racetrack, and I mean, it really wasn't too bad. So, not normally a good track for me, but was able to put in a good effort this weekend and get 2 races in the top 5. So
yeah, I was just going to look at that because I thought it was higher than that, but no, you're all right. 76 degrees is all that was.
Yeah, wow. For as loose as it was, it definitely didn't. It felt hotter. It felt a lot hotter. I was really surprised with how when I looked after the race, I was really surprised at how cool it was, because it really felt. I mean, I'm sure you could see it in the broadcast as well, but the rear of the cars just did not want to stay planted to the track, and so it felt like you were just sliding on grease. And so I was like, man, it's got to be really hot. But 76, so not as hot as one would have thought.
Nope. All right, Skyler. Well, congrats again on 3rd, and good luck next week at Richmond.
All right, man. Thanks again. Have a good night.
All right. All right, folks. We're going to run down through the final results here, and we'll get out of here. Coming home with the win, Michael Trevarthen will win here today. Mark Cohn in 2nd place. Skylar Allen will finish 3rd. Joe Burchett 4th, Brandon Puffenbarger 5th, Austin Marion will finish 6th. Tyler Cox, I don't know what happened there, but he finishes in 7th. He led about 2 or 3 laps today. Jeff Schmidt blew his engine, sat on pit road, joined me in the booth while his car was being fixed, and 30 minutes later went out and came from about 16th all the way up to 8th, picked up a lot of positions. Brian Littleton in 9th place, and Josh Barnwell 10th. Eric Mickey will finish 11th. Charlton Sanders 12th. Eric Minch will finish 13th. Cody McCorkle 14th. Jeremy Rigney 15th. Josh Michael Moore 16th. And Landon Lacey, first one out of the race, finishing in 17th. So again, congratulations here to our winner, Michael Trevarthen at Las Vegas for Go Fast Racing and HomeNet Hosting and PC Repair being on board. So thank you to them. And thanks for watching tonight on MaxSpeedTV, folks. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night. MaxSpeedTV would like to thank our partners here at MaxSpeedTV, starting with the Colby Eye Paints. If you're in the market for a new paint job for your car, check out Colby's Eye Paints on Facebook. Need a replica paint of your real-life car? Colby's Eye Paints has you covered. Check out Colby Eye Paints on Facebook. Also by Hershey Design. Hershey Design Company is your one-stop graphics shop. If you're in need of an iRacing paint, league, team, or business logo, or want the logo on some sweet swag, hit up Orion at the Hershey Design Company. You can find them on Facebook by searching HERSHY Design Company. Also by the Sim Speed Shop, SimSpeedShop.com. You can check them out for all your iRacing sim needs. Ohio IndyCar League jumping on board this season with as an official sponsor of MaxSpeedTV. They are also accepting not just patrons from Ohio, but from all over. Also, iBog for all your iRacing broadcast overlay graphics done specifically by Jason Allison, one of the masters at it. So thank you to Jason. And also, last but not least, Wise Guys. You can check them out at Reverb Nation. That is spelt with a Z. So check them out on Reverb Nation. We would like to thank all of the sponsors at MaxSpeedTV and partners.
You're going to want to keep an eye on Travis Brown. For the rest of the field. Lights are out on the pace car. Hunter King getting one of his 3 laps back, now only 2 laps down. Mark Arthur and Texas